Okay, so first of all, can you please tell me your name?
I'm sorry. Should I look at you or should I look at the camera?
You can look at me. And look. I think look at the camera is
Look
better.
at the camera. Okay.
So
Sorry.
please tell me what is your name?
My name is Tsholo.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from South Africa,
Okay, and where in South Africa?
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg. Is that the biggest city in South Africa, or is it Pretoria?
Yeah, Johannesburg is the biggest city.
Okay. And when did you come to China, and why did you come to China?
The first time that I came to China was in 2019,
Okay.
and then I stayed until early 2020, and I went back home when the pandemic hit,
Uh-huh.
and then I returned 2020 November,
Oh, okay.
and I've been here since. I came to China because I actually studied international relations,
Uh-huh.
and so essentially, ultimately, I would want to work in the UN or embassy work. So
Okay.
I figured I should start working abroad as soon as I can. But
Right.
I also like teaching. So.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what do you do here in Yancheng, China? Yancheng, Jiangsu, China?
I'm an English teacher.
Okay, and what do you plan to do here from now on in China?
I plan to continue teaching for the next 3 years, and then I hope to transition into embassy work.
Okay, great. And can you please tell me about your life before you came to China? Your life growing up in South Africa, and whether you've been to any other countries, your experiences before coming here?
Growing up in South Africa, I grew up in Johannesburg. It was really lovely. It's a lovely city. It's one of the biggest cities in the African continent, actually.
Uh-huh.
In terms of traveling, I've been to the US, I've been to a few countries in Europe and also in Africa. And before I came to China, I was studying, and then I worked in my mother's restaurant as a manager.
Okay, and what did you study in university?
I did a BA in international relations and politics, and then I also took some law subjects.
Okay, and you said you've been to the U.S. Where in the U.S. have you been?
I've been to Miami, Chicago, New York.
Okay,
And, yeah.
and what did you think of when were you in the U.S.?
The last time that I was in the US, I was 17. Yes, I was 17 years old.
So last year, right?
No, I was 17 years old.
Oh, I thought you were 18. Okay.
No.
Okay.
So it was a long time ago, about 10 years ago, actually.
Okay, all right. And what did you think of the U.S.? Good, bad, so-so?
Good.
Awful?
It
Really?
was,
Okay.
everything is just grand, I guess. And
Okay.
big. I found it interesting, however, that a lot of people who live in America their whole lives. They don't really travel around.
Right.
I thought that was interesting. Well, that was the people that I met.
Right.
That's
right.
not. I don't know about everybody.
Okay.
But I really loved Miami. I thought it was absolutely beautiful.
Okay. What did you think of New York? I lived in New York for several years.
New York was packed. There was a lot of people.
Okay.
There was a lot of people, but everything is just so beautiful as well. You see, in South Africa, we don't have a lot of tall rise buildings.
Right.
So New York was like, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So different. Okay, different from Johannesburg. Okay. And besides the United States, you said you've been to Europe.
Yes.
What was your favorite? What was your favorite place in Europe?
My favorite place in Europe was the Netherlands, but also Spain.
Okay. What did you like about the Netherlands, and what did you like about Spain?
The Netherlands, I liked how easygoing and peaceful life seemed over there.
Okay.
And then Spain, I loved the beaches.
Okay. All right.
And the cathedrals. Yes.
Okay. I have been to the Netherlands. I liked it a lot myself. I speak Spanish, but I've not yet been to Spain, unfortunately. Okay, but I'm looking forward to going. And what do you plan to do within the next 10 years of your life?
So in the next 10 years, like I said before, I plan to transition into embassy work. I'd also like to get an opportunity to work for the UN.
Okay.
And ultimately, I would like to open my own school.
Okay.
And that's another reason why I'm in education currently.
I see. And would you like to teach in your own school?
I probably would teach a couple of subjects.
Okay.
Probably, yes.
What subjects would you like to teach?
I would want to teach English, and I would also want to teach African history.
Okay. And you would like to open up your own school in Africa or
Yes,
in South Africa?
In South Africa.
Okay, all right, all right. And what do you think of Yancheng and the foreign community in Yancheng?
I think Yancheng is a lovely city, easygoing. It's not a too big city like Shanghai or Beijing. It's sort of somewhere in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And the foreign community has really changed ever since the pandemic happened. Before, there were a lot more foreigners and we were all close-knit and we did everything together. But after the pandemic, a lot of people had to leave. And so the foreign community now is much smaller.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to say to me or to the world out there, whoever's watching this?
Well, I would say travel as much as you can.
Okay.
See the world.
Okay.
It's
all right.
big and it's beautiful.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.